Innovative device project, transparent team, awesome community.
Hello, crypto. How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing well. A few green candles. There's a few green candles about. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. I've had a couple of drinks. Not too many. The sanity's still there. But yeah. Nice to see a few green candles, even though there's just no real big change in what's happening out there. Just everything kind of slowly creeping up. We were talking last week, things were starting to look bullish. Me and Utah had a good chat last week about, just the people that are still here don't give a fuck anymore. And I think once we've got past that point, we've seen a nice pump in ETH since last week. And yeah, we're finally, are we allowed to actually get bullish or not? Utah and Rich, both of you, good to have you both back with me on the stream tonight. Utah, how's it going?
Going good, man. Going good. Disbelief rally? Is it real? Is it fake? What's happening right now?
See, okay, I actually didn't take that into the title because can you call this a rally? Is this a rally or is it just a little bit of a pump?
Yeah, I don't know. I still don't trust it. Now, it doesn't mean I haven't been buying, just in case. But God, we got the PTSD is so bad. You know what I mean? Can we trust it? Do we get fucking kicked in the balls again? Do we go up? What are we doing?
Yeah, I did see a post today. Waters Above. Somebody shared a Waters Above post in a Telegram chat, and I think he said April 7th, ETH 1400.
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah, but that's the downside potential. There was upside potential of 2800, I think, mentioned in that as well. So hopefully it's not. There's no disbelief. We got Not Goo God is here. Not Goo God 777. New moon in 2 days. Enjoy the green today. Maybe we're getting slapped back down. Rich, how's it going?
Excellent. Couldn't be better.
Oh, speaking of green candles, green for St. Patrick's Day, green in my fucking diamonds dashboard. Holy shit.
Yeah. Diamonds is looking pretty strong.
Yeah.
I couldn't be more pleased with the liquidity. The market cap is coming. It's taking shape. The form is really coming around.
Absolutely. Actually, it's just noticed just before I popped on stream, I did see Trader Lee had posted his diamond. He started 2 diamond miners, maybe one. $600 in. His 100 days is up. He's at 105 days and it's worth over $1,000. So he's well up on his investment at the minute, as are all the Pruvax sacrificers. You're paying attention to that. Anyway, sorry, off on a tangent there. But yeah, diamonds looking pretty hot at the minute.
Yes, sir. 125 days in. We've got, I was looking like 900,000 blades has been committed, right at just shy of 900,000, almost 1 million blades. That's nice.
It is nice. Forgive me for a second.
Just quietly doing its thing over there.
Yeah, it is just quietly doing its thing. It hasn't been, screaming from the hilltops, looking sexy all the time. It's just trundled along, doing what it's supposed to do. And we got, a couple of quiet weeks, and there was a flurry of activity of mining happened in the last few days. And you can see just what the little bit of activity, just how much it can bring the whole protocol back to life.
Mm-hmm. Steadily filling the liquidity ad pools with every new miner that comes in, and um, I think we've probably taken in about 6 grand over the last week and a half of mining. 6 grand of ETH.
Yeah,
Just
the auction was looking. The auction, did the auction have over $1,000 of ETH in it this week? Today, when it ended today.
yes, sir. $1,238 at it ended that.
Yeah, so that means it was over 12 grand within the last week. I mean, that's fucking that's pretty good going this minute in time.
Yeah, that's why I say people can look around one day and say, "Where the fuck did you come from?"
Yeah, very very true. You did put out a post to that effect this week, didn't you?
Yes, it did.
Yeah. So is it the disbelief rally, or what do you think of things turning? What's your thoughts, Rich?
I really don't have any feelings anymore. I mean, I'm numb, so I'm just in it. Whether it's rain, snow, sleet, or shine, I'm gonna play.
See, Utah's changed his little description there from hold the line to X28 is the chosen one.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm super impressed with the X28. The way it's holding up right now. I mean, when we first brought it up to parity, there were people just sitting and waiting to dump it right back down, and they did, and they dumped it, and they left, and it's slowly, steadily been climbing back up. And I'm watching, because I'm buying in that, so I'm watching to see what happens here. And I don't know if they want to take it back down. That's fine. I'll pick some up and nibble up and bring it back up. But so far, it seems to be holding really well. We're back up to 0.76 ratio, and
Yeah,
it won't take
even
much to get it to 1-to-1.
when we looked at that last week, it was 0.65, so it's already up over 10% of where we were last week. And yes, it can go up and down, but I called a good call last week saying it's the easiest 35% you're ever going to get, and I think over time that one's still definitely going to play out as it was called. 7.6. Ratio is 7.6 this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the diamonds mining is mostly what's doing that.
In terms of what pulling it up.
Well, when you create a diamond miner, it puts 60% to the liquidity pair, the liquidity pool add. So that ETH goes in and buys Titan X. That Titan X buys X28. So that's 60% of the buy pressure being put on. I say 60%. That's 60% of the Ethereum that comes in.
You have that switched on at the minute that the ETH is switching straight away into Titan X and to X28 straight away and building up the X28 pots.
Yes. Well, the idea was to try to buy the X28 immediately while we can, so that we can take advantage of its price appreciation.
100% fucking great rates to be buying it at. So, and again, the beauty of the Diamonds protocol, the fucking beauty of the protocol, scooping at these lows. The longer this goes on, the bigger, if you're interested in X28, the bigger your stack gets, the better position you have when, like Utah mentioned, people were able to dump on us before. We were able to dump X28 down. Over time, there is the people that are paying attention taking over what's there, and it's going to get harder and harder to dump. So, you almost want it to come down. You almost want it to come down again so we can get more supply.
I'm not in a position where I want the price to come down again. I mean, I think we did that. We came down to reality, but I don't want it to go real high. But I'm actually thinking this is pretty much I don't know. It's a fair profit margin for diamonds to be at this price level. I mean, if you look at it, Blaze is a nickel, and so we're at 0.38 cents on diamonds. So that's a, I mean, if you pair the ETH with it, that puts you almost at a dime to get the diamond, and so you're almost at 3.8x right there.
Yeah, so I'm just looking at the add the LP. You can see here that the ETH, there was over 6 grand of ETH came in last week. That's already all went through here from the ETH in the Titan X to X28, and we're sitting at 420 billion X28. What's that running through at the minute, Rich? Is that this looks like it's activated at the minute? What's it ban? $100 every.
Yeah, so it's taking $100 and it's buying $50 worth of diamonds and is adding that $50 worth of diamonds plus $50 worth of X28 and putting that into the LP to build the LP light nice and thick. Over time, if this thing
What's it
would
doing that
continue
what's it spending that every how long?
every hour.
Every hour. Oh, it's pretty aggressive at the minute. Nice.
Yeah, I just turned it on this morning just to kind of beef. I'm trying to sporadically do it so that people aren't timing it anyway, just randomly. But I'm interested in building this liquidity up over time. And now that we have X28 price appreciating, we get more bang for the buck out of it. But then
Yeah.
on the flip side, we can't push the price up too high because then we're not getting that good purchase price. So it's a balance. It really is a delicate balance.
Yeah, it's nice to see it activated though and doing, there's a fine balance between pushing this thing, pushing it too hard too soon, but to see it working to $2,400 in a day is it may not seem like a lot of money, but it has a lot of effect given where we are at this minute in time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're pushing a 61,000 market cap, 24,000 liquidity. That's pretty strong for a project that has very few holders.
Yeah, that's that Titan X28 ratio. Let's just have a quick look at diamonds. 24K liquidity, 61K market cap. I actually haven't. I've got a lot of miners that are not that are matured. But I haven't claimed them yet. There's no penalties on late claiming. Sure, there's not.
No, no penalties. But what would be great is if you claimed them, because now when you claim them, I'm pretty sure the market prices that in at the current price of diamonds. It adds to the market cap.
Yeah,
Now, I could be mistaken. It could be seeing it already since it's already matured, but I'm not quite sure how that works.
we'll test that after the stream. I'll claim a couple after the stream tonight and see what it does. I
Well,
would imagine it doesn't account for ones that aren't minted yet because technically, even though it's matured, surely until I mint them and claim them, they're not showing up here.
yeah, they probably not because, and also I will say this: the other day, the mentor who had 50,000 diamonds, when they claimed it took almost 12 hours for it to show up, and then
Okay, I wonder is that were there a lot of transactions happening? Sometimes if there's less transactions happening in the chart, it can take this deck screen, it can take a while to show up. But if there's transactions happening, it will update sooner.
I can't remember honestly.
Yeah, I claimed quite a few miners too last week that were due. So I don't know if that figured into it or what. But it's man, this protocol is fucking good. It's healthy. Man, the way considering the market conditions we launched in, it's man, it's trucking right along.
Yeah, sitting at 38% crushed or burned, whatever, however you want to say it, and it does have a healthy pie chart stats. It's got token reduction built into every feature. When you mine, there's token reduction there if you claim early. If you go into the auction, that's a 100% token reduction. If you go into stake and go to 3x bonus, well, you have a 75% potential reduction on your stake position.
That's I'm gonna actually just take a little screenshot here just to show a few of the miners that I haven't claimed yet. Let's see.
And then the token reduction, as far as even getting it created, is based on Blaze, which is a reducing supply, you know? So, yeah, I love this protocol.
So there's a few miners from one of my wallets, but look at that. There's some that are 100% looking pretty good. I mean, it's 30%. Okay, we were saying this a lot whenever we launched the protocol, going forget about fucking 10x, 20x dashboard ROIs. That 100% was kind of a target, and keeping that 100% alive. But I mean, in reality, 3 months to make a 32% return in 3 months, 33% here, 30, 66. These are fucking the reality of these at this stage of the market. When we're not pumping yet, I gotta say, it's looking pretty fucking epic.
Yeah, here's something that people are not pretty much aware yet because we hadn't talked a lot about it. But I was telling this to Utah earlier. Goldmine's about to launch. And when it does, you're going to need diamonds and Ethereum to go in it. So if you look at your price on diamonds, that is up to 30%, whatever it is, and you pair that with ETH value to go into gold. Now, if you bring that gold into the auction first week or week 2, and if you break even in that auction, you have realized those profits on diamonds because you had to pair the value of diamonds with ETH. And if at that current price of diamonds, so when you break even, you're actualizing that gain that you had on diamonds from the Blaze mint.
So you say you're close to launching?
The code is already done. It's I just been too busy at work to start moving the next phase. All the UI. I mean, the audit is the next phase, and I haven't started that yet, but it might start next week. I just been too busy to deal with it. The UI is coming along good. I think they're working on the homepage right now, and that's pretty much it for the design part. So I'm super excited. I feel like we actually kind of late because Bitcoin has already started moving, and I was wanting to stack that in the staking pool before it started moving. So yeah, we are, in my opinion, a little bit late.
Yeah, maybe by the time you get it out, we'll have had a dip, and you'll be in a better position again. So it's a win-win. It's with the attitude and the position we're in now. I think we're all at a bit of a win-win here. I've been working my fucking ass off as well.
I really want some people to put some thought into what I was saying, though. To realize your gains on diamonds, you don't have to sell on the market to get your gains. Just go into gold and use the auction. If you break even, you're getting your full value out of that diamond cost. But you have to get to the point where you're breaking even. You can't over commit to the auction. You have to pay attention in that week. And if the ROI is already negative, well, then you can't put tokens in there because you're not going to get your ROI. But that's just an interesting way to look at it. I mean, because there'll also be the game theory, because we turn these allocations up on Goldmine a lot for the auction, and we turned it up a lot for staking. So now you'll be facing the decision, man, if I keep going in the auction every week, I'm not going to have any tokens to put in the staking.
The only reason, Rich, that I wasn't digging in that any deeper is because, people listening probably won't understand exactly what's going on with gold. We haven't properly talked about it yet. But it is an interesting thing to think about, that what you're saying about being able to realize the gain you've made from your diamond miners without having to sell diamonds on the market. Maybe next week is the time to last week you were mentioning about not having the narrative down right, not having the proper, not having it nailed on the way you want to talk about it. Maybe next week's the time for it
I
because
think,
it is. Go
yeah,
ahead.
I think so because I was waiting on the UI to be finished, and we'll have all the screenshots to share in the video.
You want to mention anything on any of that stuff, Utah?
On gold mine.
No, just what Rich was saying there about not needing to sell or give us anything at all. The fact that it is a protocol being built within our little ecosystem here. More additions, anything at all.
Oh yeah. So now you have more use case for diamonds, and you can only get gold mine with diamonds. So there's even more scarcity built into gold mine than there was diamonds. So they're all built on top of each other. So they all feed each other. And it's all based on the blaze supply that gets a mint, which is a fixed cap supply. So yeah, it's just scarcity on top of scarcity. They all help each other. They all work together. It's awesome. I love it.
And I think the beauty of it is you don't have to sell the tokens to get your gains. You can get the gold from gold mines auction. You can get the wrap Bitcoin out of the staking pool, and you're not selling back down into X28. Or in diamonds, you get the ETH out of the auction pools. Wait, you unmute.
Yeah, to put that plainly, because we haven't really covered at all what's happening with gold. Technically, you can go in and use your diamonds to participate in the auction. Use the diamonds that you've earned at a profit and go into the auction and earn what exactly, Rich?
You talking about diamonds, right?
Yeah. No, whenever gold launches, when you bring your diamonds to the auction in gold.
No, you're not doing that. I'm sorry. We should have probably done this, but you're going to be bringing your diamonds to the gold mine project, and you're going to mint gold. And when you claim or forfeit your miner, you're going to get gold out of that miner, and you're going to use that in the gold miner auction.
Sorry, I know that is actually what I meant to say. But you can realize your gain and get what in the end. What's the end point?
You're going to get physically backed gold, and we're using the Tether Gold token, XAUT. Physically backed gold. That's innovation right there. We haven't done that. We haven't had that as a reward pool.
It's a nice touch to have something like that. It's fucking nuts. So you can go through, get your fucking money into crypto onto the Ethereum chain, go through Titan X, X28, Blaze, diamonds, gold, and you end up with fucking gold at the end of it.
End up with digital gold, Bitcoin, and end up with real gold and Tether gold.
Fucking epic. Love it. Love it.
Yes.
Hopefully there's profit. Hopefully there's profit the whole way along that line, and you weren't better off just buying gold when you're going down to the local pawn shop and buying some gold.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If it looks like diamonds is holding its ROI value over Blaze, so if we can keep pushing that down the line into gold, and then you exit through the auction break even, you've realized those gains. If you go into the staking and you stack for Bitcoin, and Bitcoin goes up in price, your stake is growing in value. Yeah, this is where I see using the altcoin as the utility token, and you're sitting in top tier crypto.
It's the longest of the long term. You don't have to take your money off chain if you don't want to. You can just keep it in gold and Bitcoin like a savings account.
Savings account on the blockchain. Love it.
Yeah, that and again, I think that is the beauty of what you're trying to create here now, is that we can do all this stuff, get to the end, and at that point, Rich, we'll have, like you say, we'll have an opportunity if we're in diamonds to sell, take profit, go back into diamonds, take your profits, do whatever you want with them, or you do have that opportunity to, if there's potential to maybe even make a further gain again by going into gold and then taking that and putting it in something like Bitcoin or gold. And would you call it, you suppose you can kind of call it de-risking a little bit? That's what you gotta call it. Yeah.
Yeah. I like to look at it as using the altcoin as the utility token to get you where you want to be, sitting in real strong assets, the top crypto in the world, Bitcoin, and then secondary Tether Gold is a store of value. Both of them being a store of value these days.
You want to pull up these comments, Allie?
We got to. Cheer booze, cheers everyone. A whiskey a day. Happy St. Paddy's Day. It's whiskey day, happy St. Paddy's. I'm actually on fucking Tanqueray gin. No whiskey for me.
You know what I always heard? God invented whiskey so the Irish wouldn't take over the world.
Pretty good one. All right, what else have we got going on here, Rich? Any of these stats you want to look at or mention before? I want to look at the. I want to see where we're at with the Blaze stake.
Looks pretty strong. Oh yeah, there we crossed 100,000 crushed. That was something I noticed this week. Pretty impressive.
100,000 crushed, 37% of supply. Blaze. Oh, look at that, 84. Oh shit, that must have been from that flurry of miners coming in this week.
You know, that's something I failed to do is go over there and stake into the Blaze. I'm glad other people are taking care of that for us because I never think about doing it.
84%, man, that's fucking like, okay, the Diamonds protocol has been a little bit quiet lately, and it's hard to get excited about, 1 or 2% or small percentages when they're kind of, we battled around 82% for a long time and could not get past it. And even at that, we got to it. We fell back off it, went back down closer to 80 again. But to see this, and this is the thing where this is the kind of proof of the protocol working. We've always said it was a long-term thing. We never said this was a get in, make money, get the fuck out. That so many parts of play here. I'm just watching this Blaze supply. This is seeing that get closer to 85%. It's fucking insane. This thing Blaze emits about over 5,000 tokens every single day. Now, yes, the value of those 5,000 at this minute in time is lower than where it was a few months ago. Irrelevant of that, long term, just watching this figure creep up and creep up. The fact that more and more just keeps disappearing. When prices start to move, when people start to catch on what's happening, my goal was to get this to 90. I thought if we could get this back up to 90, that would be absolutely insane. But to see it working and see this creep up past that pain point of 82, where we couldn't get past for many, many weeks, to see it jump from 82 to almost 84 and a half is fucking insane. Love it. Love it.
That's what I mean. Just sitting back here quietly, watching this thing quietly do its thing is you can do a lot of bragging, you can do all this, but it's like I like to say, when people go on the football field, shut up, shut your mouth and go out there and play. Catch the balls when it's thrown to you, and just performance on the field.
I know, yeah, we're sitting here talking about it, showing it week on, week in, week out, and it's still, there ain't many people paying attention, but there's a lot of chat now. There's maybe only 30, 50 of us left here in the ecosystem. I think there's a lot more people lurking and creeping about.
Mm-hmm.
So of that, then, where are we at? 35%. I mean, that's creeping up nicely. 35%. I can't actually remember what this was at. I did look at the Blaze 888 pool. We've added about 4 ETH to that pool from participation so far.
Yeah,
As well.
I really would like for us to add a lot more here soon to offset, the additional diamond hand ticket holders into that pool so that we don't, dilute the ones that were in it. So I'm really hoping that we bring this full circle before we pay out and we bring more ETH into that pool.
Yeah, on that note, we haven't really kind of have a look, had a look the last few weeks at the obviously the Titan X day 888 coming up. Um, any vibes out there of how you feeling this is going to go here? We've only got a few weeks left until this whatever it is, the 4th of April. We've only got a few weeks until that actually hits and people start getting their Ethereum payouts. Any thoughts on what's going to happen as we get closer to it?
I have no idea what people are going to be doing. I mean, there was a lot of folks running in to get that short-term stake, and so they'll be exiting their stake position and then taking their ETH and exiting stake. I mean, that was a good play. Obviously, looking back now, um, but if you staked it for 10 years, what I would be a little bit concerned about is that when everybody gets their tokens in 10 years, I mean, what buy pressure is Titan X going to have at that time? But the short term looks good.
Yeah, I'm just sorry, just bring the screen up again. That's the this is the one that we looked at quite a lot. Was putting in 100 billion Titan X. This was almost back up to nearly 8 grand. It had dropped about 6.5K a couple weeks ago, or last week or maybe the week before. But yeah, with ETH pumping, the ratio is looking a little bit better than it had. I don't know whether people would actually want to be staking for 10 years, but probably I don't know, is it too late to be doing a short term stake? What is the minimum?
100 days, I think, right?
Can't even remember what the minimum is. Anyway, yeah, well, with ETH coming back up, it's not looking too bad. I mean, I thought this thing would have ended up a lot lower than it is at this minute in time. In fact, you can put in 8 grand and get 7 grand back and get all your Titan X back in. All right, it is 10 years, but I did think there would be more people attacking this and this ratio would be a lot lower. Now, yes, ETH has pumped a little bit the last few days, and that's brought that ratio back up again. Um, I've always said every time I've covered it, this is not my kind of play. I don't know if people are actually wonder has there been much change in the amount of Titan X getting staked lately?
I tell you the truth. I mean, the way I like to look at staking is I want to look at it like I'm forfeiting those tokens. Like, do your job. I don't care if you come home or not. So go make me money. If I get return on investment, I don't care about the tokens when they come out. Generally, the only reason I didn't play this Titan X play is because I had diamonds to focus on, and I was more interested in supporting my own project than this one. When this one burned the shit out of me, this one burned me on the last stake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
I mean, anybody could come in though and dilute that pool. There's still time.
That's
I mean,
yeah.
you have up until day 7, so
What are we
anything could
on?
happen.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know yourself, you do see a lot of these things that do just go fucking bang, 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 bang at the end. Day 872, so what, 16 days to go, just over 2 weeks. It'll be nice to look at it next week and the week after. We'll be looking at it in 2 weeks' time, 2 days before payout comes. And there was a lot of hype about this a few months ago, but yeah, I haven't seen too many people talking about it, mentioning it. It's kind of just sitting there in the background. We even had Steve Defan coming out with the woodwork. He's went well back into the woodwork again the last few weeks, but he was out talking about this a few months ago. what else is happening out there? I've been fucking. I'll hold my hands up. Vibe coding. I don't even call it vibe coding. Just been working my ass off. Um, Building, learning, and seeing what can and can't be done with all these with all these different AI programs out there. And I'm kind of not all crypto stuff that I've been working on, but I am kind of blown away about the things that I've been able to do and create. Have either YouTube been dabbling in any of this stuff?
No, I haven't been. Honestly, I've been touching some grass and unplugging a little bit, and you know, it's been rough. So I'm trying to get back in the swing of things here.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about everything at the minute. I don't know if I was talking about this last week, but just a load of, I'm going to say maybe a month ago, maybe a little bit more than that, 6 weeks ago, there was the whole open claw thing. Everybody going out buying Mac Minis, installing open claw, and letting this thing, trying to create. You've seen so much hype of people saying a lot that these AI, about getting AI bots to do this, that, and the other. And watching all that, I was like, right, fuck, I think I need to get stuck into this and learn rather than just watching. A lot of it is absolute nonsense. The things that people are saying that they're building, a lot of the things you'll see posted on X. Maybe if somebody has had a success, it's like everything. It's almost like somebody catching a meme coin and getting a 200x and taking a shitload of profit, turning $100 into 100K in a week. You can do that with some of these things, but most of it would have been the luck of the draw, these trading bots, things like that. Most of what you'll see out there is fluff and nonsense, but and I've no doubt that people are creating and building things that they have wanted to create for a long time, and there's been a barrier to entry to do that. I sat down with a goal when I started this, sat down with a goal about 6 weeks ago, 3 or 4 goals that I set out, and not all crypto stuff. My real life business, another new business in real life that I've been working on, and a couple of crypto things, and the how far I've been able to bring all these projects and ideas along in a short space of time that would not have been possible without using these new AI tools is fucking insane. And that's what I'm saying. I'm so excited about everything that we're working on and opportunities that some of this AI stuff has given me. And I haven't been this excited in a couple of years, put it that way. Just the things that I'm working on and the things that I'm making happen.
Mm-hmm. Sounds great.
Still need a bull run though. It's funny as well. There's some. I'm in a couple of group chats with people. It's funny. Remember we done the stream about where we're going to have a minute silence for all the people that disappeared. I'm in a couple of group chats with. It's funny how over time in crypto, I've been here, 5 years it is now, and at certain times, like us three are working together. We talk nearly every day. You're pretty tight knit together, working at the minute, focusing on things. But I've had groups very, very similar to that over the space of 5 years. I'm sure you guys are the same. There's been different groups that you've been in, like even the Blaze team. But I'm in a couple of the groups that I'm in. They've left. I mean, and listening to and seeing them talk. Now they're like normies. They're like normies already. Like they don't even know what the fuck we're at here anymore.
Yeah, some of the guys that I got into crypto with, they got me into crypto. I mean, they still have their coins, but they don't talk about crypto. They're just like, yeah, whatever. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah, these guys that were fucking as diehard as us at one point just sound like normies these days. And see, DBZN had a really bad hack few days ago. Did you see that one?
I heard
I heard
something about it.
hmm I don't. I didn't look into it. Um, yeah, I was
Yeah.
big into that, and all the chains that they were on, I was in it, and I finally pulled the plug. I didn't like the fact that you got to burn so much. Yeah, like whatever the native token is you're burning, seems so wasteful. But anyway, that's besides the point.
Yeah. So what do you reckon, Mitch? Next week we do a. Are you ready for a gold deep dive and have a look at the whole thing properly?
I do. I think I need to get started on the white paper. I hadn't even begun messing with that. It's. I mean, I'd say I haven't. I actually did. I spent a lot of time with AI, coming up with different things, and so it's spit out to me a lot of stuff that could be white paper material. So I'm getting some help from. I'm getting some help from that.
Yeah, I know that this. I mentioned the little post. So Pulse Wars. I had a obviously rebranded to Trade Brawl. After the rebrand, I hit a glitch in the coding, right? And thought, okay, I've been pushing this thing along, trying to focus on getting it rebranded, was focusing on season two. And then all of a sudden, at that time, in fairness, Rich, at that time, it was around the same time that we actually took over, me and Utah took over Blaze. My focus completely switched, and we've been working on Blaze, Diamonds, and we've been hitting that pretty damn hard ever since. That got us back on here, making sure that we did turn up nearly every week. And there was a lot of focus, a lot of effort. We put a lot of a lot of time and effort into promoting Diamonds before the launch, during the launch, after the launch, and then just turning up each week. But obviously, with a lot of the stuff that I'm learning and doing at the minute, I've actually got access and control of all of the Pulse Wars stuff from the devs, and I'm working on some of the things that I really wanted to do back then. So, not saying anything yet, but that was never dead or never forgotten about. But I'm excited to be able to begin working and reviving some of that stuff again. Rich is gone. Rich loves Pulse Wars.
Yep, we lost him. Anyway, carry on.
No, that's it. That's all. That was pretty much all I want. All I'm saying for now is that I've kind of got control of all the stuff off the devs, and I'm working on getting a lot of the stuff done. That you know what it's like, Utah. It was difficult. Building all these projects has always been difficult in terms of you've got an idea of something you want to add, something you want to do, and the barrier there from not only time but just time and cost of getting the devs to have meetings, talk about the ideas, go away, look at the ideas, come back with a price, a plan to implement the ideas, and then you've got to obviously pay for them to do it. Wait, it's like some of this stuff that if you have an idea, you can get the idea and bring it to reality within a matter of days without people fucking interrupting you. That's the thing I'm excited about. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about rushing code and not auditing things and doing things properly, but you can jump in, work on stuff, and see if it's going to work before before you get devs involved and have to commit to time and money. So it's going to be interesting as well watching how there's not a lot of activity at the minute, but whenever the bull run starts to happen, there's going to be a lot of filtering out of absolute shite that people are just firing out and stuff that's actually built properly. It was bad before. It's going to be even worse in the future.
Yeah, I think, well, it is a believer cycle, right? Just like Somi says, but You know, the people that stay, the teams that are still here, the projects that survive all this, you know, it's the worst altcoin, you know, market ever for the longest ever. You know, whoever's left standing, I think we're going to do well. Holders, builders, anybody that stuck it out.
What was that? You did share a post from Alex Hormozy something yesterday or today, did you?
Yeah, I did. Said you don't have to be something to the effect of you don't have to be the smartest or the most talented. You just got to outlast everybody, and I'm I'm here to do that.
That's it. That's my fucking tactic, boy. All these smart motherfuckers can't take it when it gets tough. All right. We want to start wrapping up because I'm starting to get a bit drunk here. Anything else you want to cover before we start wrapping up?
Yeah, I can't think.
Diamonds, anyway, Diamonds is looking pretty good. ETH's looking pretty good. I'm happy where we are at this minute in time. Definitely happy. Didn't think I'd be saying that 2 months ago, but it is what it is.
Things can change so quickly in this, and if you're stacking all the time, you're eventually gonna have a good entry.
I think that's what's going to happen, and that's part of the reason why we kind of don't care. If we get a dip, you know, we've been building up ETH to be able to deploy into coin, whether it be Pulsechain or more stuff in Titan X, X28, whatever. If we get another dip, I'm ready for it. And we've been building and working X28, Blaze, Diamonds, Gold is coming, and working on other things like the rebrand of the revival of Trade Brawl gives me that little bit of more exposure to earn over on Pulsechain. But just everything's just looking. It's not exciting yet, but I think we're all here prepping for when it will be.
Yes, sir.
On that note,
couldn't agree more. So, do you have? What is the status with Trade Brawl?
You dropped off there. I've got all the code and the repos of the devs. So at the minute, I am implement. Okay, there was a few issues with the domain name. The whole front end needed to be kind of reworked to point to a new domain, which sounds like it should be something simple, but in code it's not. So I should be able to handle the rebuilding of the front end myself quite easily to just even get the thing live again. And then once I do that, all I need to do is rework the coins that are in the game. It was going to cost 5 to 10 grand just to change the coins in the game, to get the dev to change the coins. Now, I've been working away at this in the background, and I'll be able to. There's a fair bit of work in it, but I'll be able to change all of the coins in the game and relaunch the whole thing again with all new coins, new DApp, all that stuff. There's no rush to do this, but that's what I'm working on. That's one of the things that I'm working on in the background at the minute, because I do believe that game is fucking epic for the right conditions. And it was mentioned before there about all this work we're putting in, being in a position to take advantage when the market is right. That, you know, what I'm hoping, just what I am hoping to do is have all the coins in the Pulsechain side of the game with all new partners that are actually willing to work with me and not leave me hanging working by myself. I'm putting nearly all the Ethereum coins from the Titan X ecosystem. So we're going to have diamonds in there, we're going to have Blaze in there, we're going to have Taurus, all the coins that we actually like on Ethereum, where we didn't have any of that before, none of it. So that's just something I'm working on in the background.
Sounds good. Yeah. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, that is my what's it called? What do you call it? Opus something? You call that Opus Maximus? Is it? What Shogun was supposed to be for Jake?
Magnum opus.
Magnum. That's it. Fucking Magnum Opus. Yeah. I don't even know what is that? Is that your the love of your life kind of thing? Your passion project, or the one that's most successful?
Yeah, it's like your greatest work ever. The one you'll be known for.
For me, that will be trade brawl in some fucking capacity. I will die on that sword.
Yeah, same with me on Inferno and Blaze and Diamonds. Like I love them. I love them. Yeah, I'm still buying Inferno, man. I'm still buying Shogun too. Shogun, Shogun's gonna make a comeback. You watch.
I don't doubt you. I don't doubt you at all. Okay, let's wrap it up. Anything you want to say before you go, Utah, or closing comments?
No, just if you're still here, you're still holding. My hat's off to you. It's been tough. If you're a builder, it's been double tough. If you're still here, hell yeah, we're gonna do this. This ecosystem, something special. It really is. I know right now you can't see it. Prices are down. Everybody's depressed, but we got something special here. And when the time is right, everybody's gonna know about it.
Yep, couldn't agree more. Rich, anything you want to say before you go?
Um, I tell you, all I can say is keep your diamonds for gold. It's coming soon.
I wonder in real life, if you had a handful of diamonds and a handful of gold, which one you would rather keep?
I think I like the gold more, just because it's shiny and I don't know. It's an age old thing. Whereas diamonds, you buy it once, and I don't know. Do they hold their value in real life? I mean, my dad always.
Probably not. Probably not. In fairness, yeah, probably not.
Yeah, my dad told me, he says diamonds are forever because once you buy them, you can't get what you bought paid for it back. I don't know.
Except the diamonds protocol on Ethereum.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
All right, man. I'll chat to you after the stream.
All right, see you.
So, yep, nice chat with the guys there tonight. Everything's looking fucking sweet. Everything's looking great. Yeah, we're just like everybody that's still here at the minute. We're all still battling, still working, and I think our time's coming. I think our time's coming. Certainly, if it's not the next month or two, well, we're already halfway through March. You know, we're going to be Q3 is not that far away. So yeah, exciting times, friends. Exciting times. We covered some nice stuff in diamonds there tonight. We don't deep dive into it too often, but there's some real interesting stats there. That Blaze stat tonight blew me away. The fact we're up at 85, almost 85%, or over 85% staked of the total Blaze supply, to be back up there again in such a short period of time is insane. And that can only get, not saying it can't go down, but it can only really get better as market conditions improve. As market conditions improve, the use case and the demand for all these tokens within our little ecosystem, within the layer one, yeah, it's just going to get tighter and tighter and better. So thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Happy St. Paddy's Day to everybody. I don't know whether too many people watch this stream would be drinking on a Tuesday night, but I am. And thank you for being here with me.
Down in the crypto holler, there's a gym called Diamond's Bright. 4 ways to join the fun, each one standing on its own right. Pick 1, 2, 3 or all, no strings to tie 'em tight. Check the white paper for details, it'll set you straight tonight. Oh, diamonds, shiny diamonds, independent as can be. Mix 'em up or pick your favorite, rewards for you and me. Diamonds, shiny diamonds, easy ways to win the game. Yeehaw, grab you, holler out the Diamond's name. On 10, 20, 225, a store opens wide. Buy diamond certificates, we're here to hold them with pride. Earn these rewards every 28 days, steady as the tide. Long as you keep them NFTs, the goodies keep on coming inside. Oh, diamonds, shiny diamonds, independent as can be. Mix them up or pick your favorite, rewards for you and me. Diamonds, shiny diamonds, easy ways to win the game. Yeehaw, grab you, holler out the